Last year, I took the whole year off just to go fishing. I traveled the back roads in search of America's finest fly fishing destinations. But as my journey came to an end, the obvious became clear. 1 year was not enough. So join me as my fly fishing journey continues. Largemouth bass just might be my favorite fish to catch. I don't know if it's the acrobatic jumps or the explosive strikes, but I have a feeling since it was the first kind of fish I ever caught on a fly rod, it might always be my favorite. North Carolina has bragging rights to some of the finest fishing in America. The state is blessed with hundreds of lakes, and Lake Mattamuskeet in Hyde County is one of the best. The lake covers more than 40,000 acres and can be easily accessed by boat or on foot. Since the depth of Mattamuskeet averages only 2 feet, topwater action is guaranteed year-round. Largemouth bass and monster bream feed mostly in early morning and late afternoon. Lake Mattamuskeet is also home to a variety of other inhabitants. After wearing me out on stripers earlier in the week, Captain Brian Dehart took me out to Mattamuskeet to hunt for largemouth bass. Brian is one of many new friends I've made this year as I fish my way across America. My trip to Mattamuskeet gave me a chance to fish with one of my best friends, who happens to live in North Carolina. He's a guy I grew up with back in Louisiana. In fact, he's a guy who introduced me to fly fishing when I was just a kid. This guy happens to be my dad, and I can't think of anyone I'd rather be fishing with. Never one to be outdone, Dad hooked up early and made it look easy.
Oh, fish on!
Fish on! Beautiful.
What a bargain.
Good jump. All right, bring that bad boy around here.
Like another solid fish.
Another jump. Oh. Stay with us, fish. Ooh, good. Pretty bass.
That's nice.
Like that?
Yeah, that was pretty.
Did he scare you when he hit?
No, I just, I wasn't ready for it, but it
You were?
worked out real well. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, they are pretty.
I love them. One of my favorite fish to catch.
Sorry I hurt your lip there, fella. Or ma'am.
Your gender equity is great. There he goes.
Swim back over this way and I'll catch you again.
Fine job there.
Every time I was ready to give up on a spot, the elder gentleman in the boat seemed to prove me wrong.
Fish on! Good deal.
Beautiful.
Made a good cast.
Keep him out of those weeds. Keep him out of those weeds.
Come back this way, fish.
Keep him out. You got line. You got plenty of strength there. Keep him out.
Good job.
Keep him right. Keep him right.
Chad, did you see that take?
That's a good fish. Keep him off to the right. Oh, I gotta go to work now.
How'd you all stake that one out?
Strip that in. See if you can bring him in here. Okay, that's in. You're top of your line. Look at this fish. Goodness, gosh almighty.
He took it right. I mean, not 6 feet from you, Mr. Foster.
Yeah, he was
Keep it up.
short.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
He's gonna jump.
Keep your
There
eye
he goes.
Bring that thing in here.
He took it right in front of us.
Oh. Ah!
Ah, good.
Nice job.
Thank you, sir. Take the rope off of him.
You ready for me to do something here? Isn't that great? Look at that sucker.
That's nice. That's nice bass.
They're pretty.
Yeah, they are pretty.
Where were you? In the weeds? Where you're supposed to be.
You weren't watching? I caught that fish in the lake.
You're a big help. All right, Poppy, go ahead. Great start.
Good job. Good job.
Most of the bass were stacked up in the reeds, so weedless hooks were an absolute must.
Chad, I was backing us out to move down the shoreline a little ways.
I stripped so hard I cut a line through my finger.
What an incredible take.
Right in the middle of those knees.
Yeah, it's not 6 inches deep up
I
there.
know it. I almost didn't cast there because it was so shallow. Ooh, baby. Oh, God, it's an explosion, wasn't it?
It scared me because I had my back to it when it happened.
Yeah. I hear you. There he is.
There we go. Another pretty one.
Black popper.
Yes, sir.
Made the switch to the black popper, and it worked.
That was funny.
Ferocious take. I love that.
You get it on one, he'll eat it.
Look how big that mouth is. He could eat 10 of those flies at once.
That's a pretty fish.
They're nice and chunky too, you know?
They are. They're thick. Not real long, but they're thick.
All right.
Sure. See you, buddy.
Gives you that last little wave splash in your face.
See you, buddy.
Now we know the stumps are doable.
That was a trip.
We were heading out.
I know. I was turning around with my back staring to the stumps, pushing out.
Don't ever give up on Junior here.
I hear you, Junior. Did you teach him that?
Taught him never to give up.
Junior here. Jeez. Nothing but stumps all the way along here.
Well, we're going to go down and start in this
Come back down?
row of cypress trees and come back up.
Okay.
Since the best fishing was early morning and late afternoon, we took a midday break to see some sights and check out the annual Engelhard Seafood Festival.
Anybody want to join him? I mean, you can't say I'm too old. He's not. If any of you want to hop up and join him, come right on. I don't think he'd mind.
This year's festival came complete with no shortage of characters. I stuffed my face with incredible seafood and then walked down the street for a little education.
Randy, I love soft-shell crabs, but I never knew how they went from hard to soft to my plate.
You walk around and you find one, and it's called busting out. So there's one busting out, he's coming out of his shell.
So that crab is outgrowing this shell?
Right.
And actually going to come out of it now?
Right, come back right out of it. The other crab, they'll pick at it and it'll die.
They eat this?
Well, they'll pick at it and eat it, yeah.
Really? So can I put it over there?
Right.
All right. Then what happens?
Well, then it'll come all the way out. See, that's a soft one now.
So this one's already come out of a hard shell? Oh,
right.
Yeah. Soft as it can be.
That's probably the shell it come out of right there.
Really?
Yeah.
This crab was in this shell and it outgrew it?
Yeah.
They back out, you told me?
Right, they back right out. I don't leave nothing in there. Back right out.
Look at this. That's amazing. So this is getting harder though, huh?
Right. After he comes out, you leave him in the water about 2 hours, and he'll firm back up for shipping. If you don't, they'll get crushed in shipping because they're so soft.
So you can't ship until they've been in for a couple of hours?
Right, 2 to 3 hours, it varies.
And then you ship them like that?
Ship them every day, live every day. Just with a wet newspaper and kept about 40, 50 degrees on the truck.
Refrigerated truck.
Right.
And how long can they stay before they're eaten?
Well, they'll stay alive about 4 or 5 days.
They will?
Right.
Huh. That's amazing. I never knew how they got to soft and then finally to the plate. And you ship all over the country?
Mainly New York and Baltimore.
Yeah. So can I get some shipped down to Atlanta?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ford Division's Fly Fishing America with Chad Foster.
I knew he would take this fishing seriously, but I didn't expect to get thrown out of the
Yeah,
boat.
right there, Mr. Foster. That was great. That was perfect. Way to go! Get there, Mr.
Very
Foster.
good, very good. Thank you very much.
Pretty little fish. He ate that thing, man. Put it right on his nose.
Who's the guy fishing in the pink over there?
Chad, he's off walking off in the distance, and we sit here, put you on a tree, and you catch a fish by the third cast.
We had him staked out.
Putting on a clinic over there?
Yeah, just a small one.
Clinic.
Good job. That's the way it's been my whole life. I like that. The fish isn't even back in the water yet and he's throwing his next cast.
He's ready, isn't he?
Probably going to catch his next fish.
Might get his sister.
That was wonderful.
That was a good one.
That was wonderful. Catch another one off that next cypress tree up there. Oh, that's a good spot. That's a real good spot.
Doggone, I hopped that root and it still didn't work.
Oh, there he was. That was a bass. I saw his back.
It's the quickest change of fish I've ever seen.
Well, it was green like a bass.
It's a bass gar.
Oh,
There it is.
that wasn't a gar. I know what that was.
Did you hear that? Slurp. 3 casts I put right in there. Look at that golden fish. Easy. Oh, whoa, oh, sorry. Come back to me. Ah, yeah. 3 casts in the same place. Took a good look at it before he wanted it.
It was that.
What do you think?
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty.
I'm catching up to you.
You know when he caught it? When he buried his retrieve.
Another fly, another rise right out there.
Another one.
Oh, yes. This reminds me of Louisiana, doesn't it, Dad?
Yeah,
All these cypress trees?
I haven't seen cypress trees since we left.
Glad we could make you feel at home.
Appreciate that.
No matter what it did, I missed it. Fish around that whole tree.
Yep. Oh, there he is. Oh, cast back in there. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pause it right there. Chad's going to come in there and try to take him from you. There he is.
That's a brim.
That's a big brim.
They can't get that fly in their mouth. Look, I just let it take that one.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Who do
got
we
that
have?
one.
Who do we have?
We're about to see, aren't we?
I'll go brim.
You're right.
We are on top of a brim bed.
Brim bed.
There's some aggressive little dudes right there.
Golly,
We're on top of a brim department store there.
Check
felt-
this out. These are nice bluegills.
Oh, come on,
I felt
baby.
bad when I missed them 3 or 4
Chad,
times.
I want you to look at the size of that bluegill.
That's a big boy. Bigger
That's a
than your
big one.
hand.
That's nice.
It's a
Well, they
salad
used to-
plate there.
You used to say if it's big as your hand, it's pan size.
I tell you what,
Good eating.
He was tough, wasn't he? How many
Yeah,
times did those brim hit?
that's an aggressive little fish right
Yeah.
there.
But look at that fly hanging out of his mouth. See, that mouth isn't big enough to take that big popper, so you had to catch him just off the hook. Quite the impressive set, I might add.
Yeah, he hooked him good.
What a ham.
Fish is gone. Think you can catch another one?
Is that a gar or a brim?
That fish the backside of this tree for the bass, the big bass.
The backside of this tree?
Got to whip that back cast now, the wind's coming through.
There you go.
That, there he is.
Oh, good God.
That was
Oh,
a brim.
another brim.
Yeah.
He pinched it.
Okay.
They can't stand the ultimates.
Once we really got into the fish, my dad lost his composure and the competitor in him came flying out. As luck would have it, the wind finally died and we made our way into a cypress cove.
What are you doing over here at my tree?
Trying to catch your fish.
Gotta catch my fish, huh?
We moved a lot of fish while ago.
You moved fish from here already?
Not from this spot. Like that little clump right here.
Yeah.
Look at the fish right in front of you.
There he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Came over there, you tried to steal my tree.
No, it's stealing your fish.
Whoa!
I don't care about the tree.
Look, he's coming back to you. You must know that he was yours. They are just stacked up back in those cypress trees.
Mr. Foster, I believe Chad cut you off.
I think that was our fish, Chad.
Sorry,
We were headed to that tree before you were.
sorry.
Not unusual.
You guys better get a head start if you want to get up there in front of me again. There's some more trees down this way too.
All these trees are ours in here.
You're laying claim to all the trees. All right, go back to the next tree. I might catch it. Oh, you just got to give me that last minute shower, don't you? All right. Which
Go-
trees do you want?
Pick
your
a tree.
trees.
Pick a tree.
You pick your tree, I'll take the leftovers.
We've got these here. You see those over there?
Across the
Take those over there.
Yeah,
That's
about
only
right.
600 or 700 yards, Chad.
I'm
Be
stuck.
gone with you.
I'm stuck. All right, you guys take the inside of the trees. I'll take the outside.
Inside of the trees?
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all got him covered now. There he is.
There
brim.
he is. Fish on.
It's like another brim.
Feels like one.
Go ahead and
Keep
get some
stripping.
line. Ah, we just spooked it. Another fish right here. Yeah, it's a good sized bluegill.
All right, I'm coming in.
You gonna come get him?
Yeah, that's big.
Look at that bluegill.
Look at how big that is.
I'll get that one for you. They're round. Oh my God.
Oh, that is big.
Look at that. Can't get that fly into his mouth. It's not big enough.
He wanted it though.
Oh, he didn't want it.
It's amazing that they would try to eat something that their mouth really isn't even large enough to handle. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
That's a pig of a bluegill.
And I,
That is
No such
definitely
thing. Bigger than my hand.
big of a bluegill, it's true.
Bye.
see you, buddy.
So long, bluegill.
Nice set.
The frustrating part
got
is
it.
you think you got a bass every time. It's like,
They're pretty good sized bluegills. They come up and smack it.
yeah, they really hit it hard.
Just don't have that big mouth to where they can engulf it every
Yeah.
time.
That's why I kept thinking, what's wrong there? You know, I knew I wasn't striking back exactly right. But I thought, well, I can't miss 3 or 4 in a row like that.
This reminds me of growing up in Louisiana, going out to the farm every weekend.
Yeah,
Some of my fondest memories ever growing up.
bluegill and bass. And shoe peak.
And shoe peak.
What in the world is shoe peak?
That's a special fish we have in Louisiana that we can't tell you about. If we told you, we'd have to name you an official coon ass. And you're not ready
I've
for
been
that.
called a lot of things, Chad, but that's not one of them.
You're not ready to be an official coon ass yet.
Oh, we'll make him an
Another
official
few
shoe
days
peak.
with us, and we'll put you in the
Yeah,
category.
you're probably right.
Is it an official shoe peak?
Official shoe peak.
Shoe
coon
peak
ass.
is a bony fish, you can't eat them. But they'll hit real hard and run.
Do they jump?
I try to remember, every once in a while you get them
Yeah.
out of the water a little bit, but they're not worth, I mean, they're fine to catch, but
Great fight.
yeah, good fight.
Ferocious fight. Yeah. You want to make that the last fish of the day and beat
That's fine. Beat the pro.
That
beat
was
the
neat.
pro, beat the daylight.
Well, it was nothing to it.
I'll tell you the truth. Of all the things you did as a father and a parent,
Oh, here it comes.
all joking aside,
All
I
right.
think teaching me to fish was probably the best thing you ever did.
We had a lot of fun.
I
A
mean,
lot
it's-
of fun together.
Did you have fun?
Can't
Did we
define
ever? That was lots of fun. I like to, I kind of like to open up the day being the first one to catch one and then also being the last one to catch one. Just works out that
I
way.
like
sometimes.
that too.
I think I'm glad we don't live in the same house anymore.
As much junk as I heard up on the Roanoke.
This was more than a great day on the water. This was a great day with a great guy who raised me like a son, but always treated me like a friend.